Hi guys, it's Tyler here. I hope that you've all had a good week. And today I'd just really like to talk about a week that took place last summer that I really believe changed my life. Now, I have to confess that I've been trying to film this video for nearly 2.5 days now, and technology has not been kind to me because the app that I normally use to edit my videos and stuff and like make it all fancy and all that kind of shit has for some reason stopped working. So after 2.5 days of frustration and shouting and swearing, I've finally given up and I've just decided to film it like this, normally without using any fancy editing or any of that crap. So I apologise now if I make any mistakes, and sorry for this light, because it's really fucking annoying. Well, basically my tablet's charging right now, and like the charging lead is ridiculously short, so I'm literally sat right by the charging socket, and the camera just so happens to be facing right next to this light. So like, I'm sorry if the picture's shit, but nothing I can really do about that. Anyway, let's get on to this video. So I went on this 7-day residential camp last year called Avon Tyrrell with my local youth club, which is called FAB, which is an absolutely fantastic community because it allows young people and young adults with physical and learning disabilities to come in and just meet and socialise with like new people and like just have a laugh really, and once a year FAB goes on this holiday to Avon Tyrrell, which is a activities camp which allows you to experience various kind of like outdoor activities such as archery, canoeing, zip wire and stuff like that, and various different clubs come down for the holiday to also participate in the fun, and it's just a really good week, and the whole place is just buzzing. Now I've been fortunate enough to be able to go now for 6 years, and each year has been absolutely fantastic, but the most recent one that I went on, which was last summer, was by far the best, and let me tell you why. Basically, the camp, and I am assuming various different clubs try and ask volunteers to come down to obviously help out and stuff like that. And I met 2 volunteers that 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 are called Holly Roberts and Charlie Stevenson. Now, if you watched any of my cover videos, such as Stingray Affliction by Issues, then you will have noticed that at the start of this video, I dedicated it to Holly Roberts and Charlie Stevenson. But if you haven't seen it, then don't worry, because it's not really that important. But anyway, let me tell you how we all met. So I first met Charlie one morning when we were all sat in the place that like we had breakfast, lunch and dinner and that. And I was sat there waiting for someone to bring me my breakfast, because to be honest I was too damn lazy to actually go and get it myself. So the volunteers like had to make like my breakfast and that, but I was perfectly capable of taking it back to my table myself. I was just too damn lazy. Anyway, I'm kind of getting off topic here. So yeah, one morning, a volunteer came over, and she gave me my toast. And at the time, I just happened to be wearing my Slipknot hoodie, and she said, that hoodie is absolutely amazing. I absolutely love Slipknot, and this was Charlie, either way. And like, so like when she said that she loved Slipknot and that, like I turned around, looked at her and I went, what? Because like I was really shocked that that like, and sorry if this sounds sexist, but I was really shocked that a girl actually liked like metal and that, so I was really surprised. But so yeah, like once she said that and that, like I thought to myself, my God, I have to talk to her more. So like once I'd eaten, she came over and that, and she said that her name was Charlie and that, and I said that my name was Tyler and that, because that's what normal people do when they start a conversation and they don't know each other. God, I'm such a bellend. So yeah, so like we started talking about what our favourite bands were, and I obviously said Slipknot, and then I asked her what her favourite band was, and she said asking Alexandria, and at that point I was sat there and like I was thinking, fuck yes, because I had finally met a girl that liked the same kind of stuff as me, and like that was all I had wanted for like years and years. And like I know that sounds really cheesy, but I would never think that that would happen, because from my experience it's near enough impossible that a girl would like metal and that, but it finally happened. So like yeah, we started talking and that, and we became really good friends, and we spoke for like the whole holiday, and yeah, and like when it came to a few days before I had to leave like the camp and that, I can remember I was sat outside with my carer, Russell, who was like a big brother to me, and like he knew about Charlie and that, and like I can just remember I just sat there and I started crying because I was so scared that I wasn't going to get to see her again, because at the time these rules had been put in place that the young people and the volunteers weren't allowed to keep in touch via Facebook and that. So I was really scared that I wasn't going to get to see her again. But thankfully we got that all sorted out, and we talk on Facebook like loads, and like Charlie's just an absolute angel, and I like love her to bits, man. And like she's completely changed my life, because she was really one of the first people that spoke to me like I was somewhat normal and not just like a mental disabled kid that is just dog shit. And like I know that sounds really weird, but for my whole life, like I've kind of felt like I've been talked down to, so it was kind of nice to actually meet someone who treated me like a normal human being rather than a nutcase. Man, my hat was just in a really weird position just then, because my ear was poking out and everything. Sorry about that. But yeah, I was so happy that I finally met someone like that, and yeah. So thank you, Char, and I love you to bits, man. And let me tell you how I met Holly. So basically, one afternoon, my carer was taking me to this activity, and like before I knew it, this random girl jumps in front of me, and like it was Holly, but at the time I had no idea who this person was, and like she just jumped right in front of me, and like she went, "Hey," and like at this point in my head I'm thinking, who the hell are you? Because I'd never even spoken to her before, so it was really weird that like, I don't know, but I just found it really odd. Perhaps it's just me, I don't know, but like yeah, and like I have to admit that while we were on the holiday, like we hardly actually spoke, but like once we like left the holiday and like we started talking on Facebook and that, we did become really, really, really good friends, and I love Holly to bits, and like she's my absolute world, and I love both Holly and Charlie to bits. They are both my world, and I absolutely love them. Yeah, I think they're all absolutely amazing. And very quickly, let me just say a massive thank you to all the staff, and like to all the volunteers, and like to the managers that helped make this holiday possible. And I absolutely love you all. So thank you all, and see you soon. Thanks all, guys.